Starting your own business can be exciting, but it can also feel pretty daunting at first. It comes with a lot of risk and uncertainty, but if you do decide to move forward, then it also offers benefits like limited liability, flexible management structures, and potential tax advantages. So if you've got the ambition, then setting up an LLC is definitely worth the effort. And in this video, I will be showing you how to open an LLC using two different methods. For the first, I'll guide you through each step and explain everything you need to know about the process to help you get started, while the second method involves leaving all the heavy lifting to a professional company like Tailor Brands. Now, for those of you who haven't heard of them, they're an all-in-one online platform that's helped more than 500,000 businesses form their own LLCs. Quick heads up, I've put affiliate links in the description for everything we're covering. If you do use them, I earn a commission at no extra cost to you, which does help support the channel. All right, so if you're not familiar with LLCs, it's a type of business structure that blends the ease and flexibility of a partnership with the liability protection of a corporation. When you set up an LLC, you create a separate legal entity for your business, which means your personal assets are protected from any debts or legal issues that the business might face. Essentially, if your LLC runs into trouble, your personal belongings like your home or car usually aren't at risk. Plus, LLCs are quite flexible when it comes to management and taxes, and they allow for multiple owners or members to share in the business's profits and losses. This combination of versatility and protection makes LLCs a popular choice for many entrepreneurs looking to start a new business or restructure an existing one. Applying for an LLC is very easy. You can apply through two different methods. As I mentioned before, the first of these is going through the filing process yourself. So I'm going to walk you through the whole thing to get a sense of the information you need to get started. The first step is choosing a name for your LLC, and the important thing here is to make sure that the name you've chosen is unique and not already in use by another business. Now, each state has its own guidelines for naming an LLC, so it's important to check the business name database maintained by your Secretary of State. Also, you should definitely avoid using names that can be easily confused with existing ones or have certain words that may require additional paperwork like bank or Inc., for example. Now, once you've got a name for your LLC and it checks out, the second step is to pick the state where you want to register your business. Most of the time, it's best to choose your home state or the state where you'll be running your company from, because local lawyers will likely be most well-versed on the LLC laws within their home states, and having government offices close can be super helpful if you need to sort out legal matters down the line. But if you want to take your business to other states, you'll need to register as a foreign LLC over there as well. Now, the third step to open an LLC is finding a registered agent, which is a person or business who will be responsible for handling legal documents on behalf of your LLC. They'll serve as the point of contact for your business and receive all important documents like regulatory notices and legal filings. Also, depending on your state laws, your registered agent can be someone within your company or even an external professional service, but they should have a physical address within the state and be available during business hours. Step number 4, you'll need to file the Articles of Organization with the Secretary of State. This document, which may also be called a Certificate of Formation or Certificate of Organization in some states, should include your LLC's name, designated registered agent, and management structure. There's typically a one-time filing fee that ranges from state to state, usually between $40 to $500. Once filled, it takes about 3 to 7 days for processing, and after it gets approved, you'll receive a state certificate of organization. Now, step 5, it's best to draw up an operating agreement, which is very important for an LLC, even though most states don't actually require it. This document outlines the organizational structure, daily duties, and general rules of your business. It also clarifies the roles and responsibility of LLC members, as well as ownership percentages, profit distribution methods, and decision-making processes. So, as you can assume, an operating agreement helps to prevent misunderstandings and should be updated whenever there are changes in membership or management. Now, coming from someone who owns several businesses, I consider it a must just to avoid any problems you might encounter as a business owner. Now, the sixth and final step is to get an employer identification number or EIN. This is like a social security number, but for your business. It's a 9-digit number that the IRS assigns for tax filing purposes. So, consider obtaining an EIN if you plan to open a business bank account, apply for a business loan, or even pay business income taxes. The process for obtaining an EIN is free and can be done online or by mail directly through the IRS. Now, if all of that sounded like a headache, then you can always hire an outside service to set up your LLC, which brings me to option 2. I personally value my time too much to navigate all those legal mazes on my own, which is why I chose Tailor Brands to manage the process for me. So if you're short on time, lack the expertise to complete the paperwork, or just don't want to deal with the hassle, the simpler alternative is hiring a company formation service like Tailor Brands that handles it all for you. Tailor Brands is one of the best business formation services out there, especially for beginners, because they take care of everything on your behalf. Don't get me wrong, there are other great services that I've tried, like Zen Business, LegalZoom, and Swift Filings, and I'll leave review links for those down in the description if you want to learn more about them after this video. But before we dive into the process, let me give you some background on Tailor Brands. They were founded in 2014 with the goal to provide new businesses with the proper tools to launch successfully. The founders then quickly realized that businesses weren't really being taken seriously until they had all the essentials like business cards, logos, and other brand materials. So in that vein, they set out to create a one-stop shop where startups could access everything they needed in one place. They also went on to develop an AI-powered platform focusing on branding, which offers a logo maker, website development, digital business cards, and branding merchandise. This is on top of their business registration and management services. And you can access all these resources with either an annual subscription package or by picking and choosing the individual services you need. Applying for an LLC with Tailor Brands is super easy. I'm going to walk you through the LLC application process with them. You can complete the application in just 3 straightforward steps, which should take only around 5 minutes. The first step is to specify your state. On the website, you'll find a choose your state field. Simply click on the drop-down menu and select yours. After that, click on Get Started. For the next step, you'll need to respond to some simple questions to help the platform understand your business. These questions cover aspects such as your business name, the products or services that you offer, whether you're going to have employees, and the current stage of your business. You'll also be asked to provide some identifying information, including your name and email address. And to be clear, this information is solely used for setting up your LLC and will not be shared with anyone else. Then the last thing you need to do is send in your LLC application and move on to the payment options. And once you've provided all the necessary info, Tailor Brands will take care of submitting your LLC application on your behalf. So as you can see, the entire process is quick and efficient. And with Tailor Brands handling all the hard work for you, you can have peace of mind while opening your LLC and focus on operating your business. Overall, Tailor Brands is a sound choice for setting up an LLC. The platform offers a quick and easy experience, making the whole process simple and straightforward. Plus, with extra services like logo creation, website development, domain registration, and business cards, it gets you a great value. And their pricing is fair, especially considering the amount of time and effort you're going to save. So I highly recommend them to anyone launching a new business and looking to get everything from incorporation to brand identity and online presence all in one place. For a hassle-free and efficient startup process, Tailor Brands has got you covered. And that's all for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to see more videos just like this. And like I mentioned before,
and don't forget, you can find the affiliate links for what we covered right below this video. And if you do use them, we earn a commission at no extra cost to you, which helps support the channel.
as always, I enjoy hearing your thoughts. So leave any questions or comments you have down below, and I'll try to get back to them as fast as I can. Finally, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.